Hi, my name is Richard Sable, and I'm a student at Cal State San Marcos in the Teaching Education program. And I'm just here to talk about Google Classroom a little bit and give you an idea of how Google Classroom works and just a quick overview of it. So, first of all, in order to create a Google Classroom, you need to have an email address that is identified as an educator or a student's email address. Because I'm a student at Cal State San Marcos, I have an educational email here, and so it allowed me to get on here with that email. The little plus sign here, you can choose to either join a class or create a class. If you're a student, you would click join class, and if you're an educator, you can create a class here. Once you click Create Class, you're only required to put the class name. You can put other things such as the section and the subject down if you want to, but you're only really required to have the class name. So let's go ahead and go in here and see what this looks like. So you can have any kind of background up here you want. You can select a theme, upload a photo if you want, but that's just some of the aesthetics. If you want to put a picture of yourself, which I would highly suggest doing, even though I didn't do it, you can go ahead and do that too. So it has the educator's name right here. And then it also has the class name up here and any other information you put in there, like period 3 and 6. So first of all, this is your front page. This is your home page. This is basically where everything of the greatest importance takes place. So on this front page, you'll have any kind of posts from students, any kind of posts that you make to the students, and any kind of announcements that you might make. So one of the things that you can do, there's a few different things you can do on this front page. You can reuse a post that you've already done. You can create a question that you want them to answer. You can create an assignment, which I've done here. And you can also create an announcement, just letting the students know, like down here, this announcement was welcome to my economics class. And so you can just do that kind of thing. This assignment that I created here, though, was basically just give me your name, give me your age, and one interesting thing about you. And of course, I have no students, so 0 done, 0 not done, because I have no students that are listed in here at the moment. But you can also create a topic in which to put certain assignments in. The great thing about having these topics is that if it's an assignment that's within a unit, the topic can be the unit. So any assignment you put in the unit will actually show up under that topic. So it basically does this nice little organization for you for any assignment that you're doing. As you saw, who are you people is the one that I chose to do. And it's listing that first assignment under that, in which they're just telling me something about themselves. Under the Students tab, this is where you can invite students. This is where you can get the class code right here to get students to come on and then join into the Google Classroom. Again, they need to have a Google-based educational email. So hopefully the school will provide them with a school email. Most schools now do. And if they do and it's Google-based, they can go ahead and get in with no problem. And if they do, then you can get a list of all your students that will show up right here. And you'll be able to have a list of all your students and then be able to actually start grading them and everything. Under the About tab, there's a few things. First of all, it just, again, it gives you the name of the period or the name of the class and any other information you put there. You can put the room that you're in and the actual location that you're at. It also has these calendars down here. Basically what happens when you click on that calendar is it brings up a calendar that you may have created for that school. Like you can see the assignment that I just added here and when the assignment is due. But other than that, anything you put on that calendar will be able to be viewed by those students so that they'll be able to keep up with your class. Also down here, it says add class materials. You can put any kind of class materials down there or maybe just a list of things that they might need in order to navigate your class in the best possible way. So that's just a quick run through of what the basics of Google Classroom is. I think it's a great tool for educators. It's a great way to stay in contact with both students and other teachers outside of the classroom and outside of the school walls. it creates a tighter community and more of a kind of a family feel, and it's sort of a social network that's just for the school. So students can contact you or comment on something you say, and they can even have discussions that are going on within the Google Classroom site. So I think it's a really great tool, especially in this day and age where technology is becoming just a secondhand type thing and another way of communication. So that's Google Classroom, and I'll talk to you later.